What do you want me to say?
Street Scoop, Grandma.
Street Scoop.
You're very instrumental in a lot of things that go on in the community.
I try to be out here.
Again, a lot of it has to do with the fact that you have a media platform which allows an outlet for various different things, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing, of course, you're with the musicians. Of course, you're with the entertainers, you know what I'm saying? But I would like...
out that way.
It did?
Nope, that was not the plan. Just kind of happened. It was very organic.
What was the plan?
Honestly, this podcast started out of I felt there was a necessity, because I can't say to get my voice out there or to say different things that people are already saying. People say variations of the same shit all day, every day on these different platforms. But I just personally didn't appreciate the way that people that look like me, older, younger, are represented in the media, period, by people that look like me or otherwise. Like, people that look like me don't do a good enough job, to me, of speaking on the issues. People that don't look like me either don't speak on the issues, and when they, which is par for the course, honestly, or when they do speak on the issue, it's completely ignorant, and it's propaganda, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch the news, you're not really gonna see positive things about young black men, ever. That's just not the move, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you listen to these little popular shows, these media outlets, all they want to talk about is ignorant shit all day. Celebrities and who's fucking who got divorced, all that shit. Like, I don't care nothing about none of that shit.
So, so could you say you started this for a political movement?
No.
Not political?
Like a urban political movement, sure, because we don't even do politics. Like, it's like a mental revolution, like a paradigm shift. That's what Stay Ready is, it's a paradigm shift. We don't want you to talk about that same bullshit, and if you do, we don't want you talking about it in the same light. Like, open your mind up, expand your mind. We've talked about cold tan, we've tried to find missing black girls, we've talked about, everything under the sun. I got 140 something pieces of audio out right now. Like, it's just different.
And you just said a word that's very, very significant in what we're talking about right now. You said black.
Mm-hmm.
Off camera, well, actually it wasn't off camera, it was just at an event, you know what I'm saying? Prior to this, your terminology for black, how do you feel? Like, when you say black girl, do you mean like solely African American people?
I feel like when you do your research, you find out who really came from. Like, you find out that you can kind of look at the globe and the continents and see that it's almost like a puzzle. Like, they kind of fit together. And Africa and South America kind of fit together, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of all just fit together. You can see where, like, the tropical people are from, and since they're not together anymore, you can see, like I said, where the tropical people are from, the people of the sun, those people that came from the continent, you know what I'm saying? Real Brazilians is black as fuck. I'm not ignorant of that, you know what I'm saying? So, is that a black person? Yes, it is, you know what I'm saying? It's Asians that's black as fuck, and they come from Africa. Are they African? Yeah, they are. They Asian, but if you find the right ones, they'll admit to you, oh yeah, nah, it's black ass Asians out here. They over there. Like, we know where they from, we know where they at and everything. Like, so black to me is, if you got that African in you, if you know your history and you know where you from, then it is what it is. It's not just that common colloquial African American nigga that we think of, or the dark person that you think of. It's different. It's levels to this black shit.
So the politically correct term is people of color.
I fuck with
black.
People of color, bro.
Right. Yeah. So okay. So getting back into it. So you said that's where you started, and how did you migrate into the entertainment?
Unfair.
Now,
shout out to the homie Unfair, man.
That's the homie.
Honestly, I can't even lie. Unfair Apparel, man. Shout out to my dog.
You know, not to stay on Unfair too long. You know what I'm saying? But he a real.
I would show love to Unfair.
He a real good guy, man.
We can derail this shit to talk about Unfair. I don't even mind, bro.
Well, let's do it, man. Because you know, Unfair, for people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, he originally started Charlotte Stick Shirts. I think that's the street term for him. He said that just kind of took off too. I remember he told me like that name just kind of took off.
Hey. Fucking with him, bro.
Yeah.
He started inviting me to these New Music Tuesdays, and he's always throwing some shit. And, you know, he's always got the artists there. You know, the artists fuck with me, so it's organic. I can't pretend to fuck with you. I don't pretend to like people. So if I don't like you, I don't like you.
Right.
You know, I like these guys. They like me back, and so I keep coming back. So
yeah, he's a very, very good person too.
Yeah.
Like he he's in the community, and he introduced me to a couple people that I actually have really, really good relationships with too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Unfair is dope, man.
Shout out to them, Unfair, man. But that's how we got into the music shit, like fucking with him. And then on a side note, I already knew Box, so shout out to Box. But he introduced me to the Flight Brothers, so that's how I got going with the word of mouths and things like that. So that's how I got into the music industry, honestly.
That's crazy because I introduced Box to the Flight Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were sitting there talking, and I told him it was crazy because this was the day we met. This is how we met. Box had suggested to invite a podcast out. He was like, "Oh, they'll be ready. They'll pull up. Blah 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 blah. They names stay ready, so I know they'll be ready." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
"Fuck, go on."
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, I know some people too. And Box was like, no, we got to do this, little bro. And I'm like, bet. You say that, we got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even call my people. And then it's been a wrap since then. And he was right. He was completely right.
Yeah, that first word of mouth was fun.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah,
that's
that
a memory now. That's a dope memory. You was there, or you wasn't. I wasn't there. So.
And you know, they all go down at the Soul Jukebox. You know what I'm saying? Shout out show.
What do you want me to say?
Street school, grandma.
Street school.